What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So over the past 2 months, I've been doing a lot of work on the Subaru, getting it fixed and getting it sold and everything. So that has not left me with a lot of time to work on the Cayman. But now that the Subaru is gone, that leaves me with a lot more time to focus on the Cayman and get you guys back up to date. So I just showed you guys the new tires. Long story short, I'm having some really bad fitment issues on the Cayman. So in my last video, I showed you guys that I got the wheels to fit in the front, but something that I forgot to check was steering the steering wheel to see if the tires would clear at full clock, and they don't. So I went ahead and got a new tire size. The tire size that I got is actually gonna be about 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch smaller than the last ones. So that should give me a lot more clearance. So I know it might be kind of hard to visualize what's going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually go down to the shop and I'll show you guys exactly what's going on with the car. So before I go to the shop, I'm gonna stop at O'Reilly to get some paint for my next 2 projects coming up. You guys will see later exactly what I'm doing. It'll be sick.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so here is what I got. See if you guys can take any guesses on what I might be doing with this paint. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to the shop. Alright guys, so I'm back at the shop and here is exactly what's going on. These tires are just really big, and when I first got them, I definitely didn't realize they were gonna be too big to clear. So if I turn the steering wheel all the way over, you can see I'm trying to push it right here and it is not going anywhere. So it's definitely hitting up front, but not only is it hitting up front, but it's also hitting in the back. You can totally see that it's just not gonna work. So the tire size that I got is actually about a 1/2 inch smaller in diameter. So I'm hoping taking off about a 1/2 inch will give me just enough clearance to get these wheels to fit. So the tire shop is actually closed today. It is Sunday, so I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow to take those wheels in and get the tires swapped out to see if everything's gonna work. Let's go ahead and skip over to tomorrow in 3, 2, 1. All right, welcome back guys. So it is the next day. I already got the wheels and tires mounted. There's the old tires there. So these are the big snow tires, and then here is the new setup. So it's gonna be a lot smaller. I honestly think it's a 1/2 inch on each side. So the whole tire is an inch smaller in diameter. But look at that color. These wheels look absolutely insane in the light. I don't know if you guys remember, but the stock color of the Cayman is called Atlas Gray. So it's like a kind of like a charcoal metallic-y looking gray. It's got a little bit of blue in it. I think that'll look amazing with these wheels. I'm so excited to see it all together. Let's go ahead and see if these tires are gonna fit on the Cayman now. I'll definitely have to do a little bit of work in here. I'm trying to move the radiator forward to give me a little more clearance. Hopefully I can figure out a good way to do that. And then I may also need to cut out a little bit of this splash guard here. Alright guys, so that is at full clock. Can't tell if it's hitting. No, it's just barely, it's really close, but it's not quite hitting. Let's check the other side. Alright, so it's definitely hitting back there, but I was at least able to turn the whole wheel all the way. So that's a good sign. I'm gonna go ahead and steer it the other way. Alright, that is full clock the other way. And it's actually not touching back there. It's really close. Let's check the front side on this side. Ooh, so close, but it barely clears. All right guys, so it looks like I solved most of the fitment issues. It's still a really tight fit. I'm kind of worried once I put coilovers on it that it's gonna be even harder to fit everything because it's gonna be a lot lower. I don't know if that's gonna give me more clearance issues, but I guess time will tell. But at least now I'll be able to put it around. So with the fact that the car's been sitting for a little while, I should probably get it out and get it on the road and get everything moving, get all the fluids moving again, and probably put some new gas in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna get it out and go to the gas station and we'll see how it goes. All right guys, so I just torqued down the wheels. Let's see if we can get this thing to start. It has been sitting for a while, so hopefully she starts up. Oh, it definitely had to try for it, but she's up and running, so let's go ahead and get this baby out of here. Oh man guys, it has been a while since I've gotten this car out and it looks so good. Well, kind of. It definitely is not looking so hot right now, but you guys know what I mean. A few months ago, I did that straight pipe exhaust on my car, and after I put the stock one back on, I had some issues getting it to line back up after I welded everything back up. So it kind of has an exhaust leak. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it doesn't sound very good. So I don't know if you guys remember or not, but I went to O'Reilly to pick up some paint. It kind of correlates with the exhaust. So I'm just gonna leave that out there and see if you guys can maybe figure out what I have planned. Let's go ahead and get this thing to the gas station and throw some new gas in it. All right guys, we are on the road again. Oh man, it feels crazy to drive this car. I have not driven this car in such a long time, so this feels so cool. It feels really good actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive it around for a little bit. I actually don't need to get gas in it. I'm just gonna go ahead and drive it around for a little while and see how she does. Alright guys, so I made it back to the shop and I was successfully able to drive the Cayman again, and I'm so excited to get it back on the road. So anyways, that will conclude today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and I'm really glad I was able to get the fitment kind of where it needs to be. I know I might run into a few more issues later once I lower the car, but I'll deal with that when the time comes around. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.